Swaggy Smite, Swaggy Smite, Swaggy Smitey.
What's up everybody, we're back with another video. Today is actually a little bit interesting because I'm putting together 6 of my friends. 3 of them are seasoned vets, 3 of them are beginners, at least as of this video. Now they play a lot more Smite, so not so beginner anymore. I'm going to be going through their tracker GGs. This is actually going to be really interesting because the 3 seasoned vets are all on one team playing against the 3 beginners, so we'll see how this turns out. So the first 3 players that we're going to be looking at are the seasoned vets. This is the first one. He plays mostly solo. He's had 277 matches in the solo lane, and you know, that's a lot. And you could see, obviously, from his KDAs, the past 3 matches at least, he's pretty dominant in his wins. He's had 0 deaths the past 3 matches, which is crazy. 2,345 kills, 53.9% win rate. You know, obviously great player. Next, we're going to Loco Snake. He's had 3,866 kills, and he's played 565 matches of Casual Conquest, which is pretty crazy. And his KDA is pretty high, 812.5 damage per minute, which is pretty insane. And then we have Boas. He is mostly middle solo, and he's had 376 matches of Casual Conquest. Also, this is not counting ranked, by the way. These guys play a lot of ranked matches as well. His main is usually Anubis or Neath or Chalk. This is going to be really interesting because all 3 of these guys are playing completely different gods than they normally are. So we'll see how it goes. Next 3 players we're going to look at are the beginner players, but obviously the tracker GGs don't reflect that because they've played a lot more Smite since then. This is Alex Cam. He has 63 matches under his belt in Casual Conquest. Gold per minute's not looking too hot, but overall decent player. He's played Princess Bari main, Ymir main, Chalk. He's had a good amount of games, and Artemis is just learning. So he's all over the board trying new gods. And then we have Bowler Bear. Started off as a Bacchus main. He was pretty good, 2.68 KDA with Bacchus. He's had 115 matches, which is pretty crazy considering that during the time of this video, I think he was probably around 10 to 20 matches in. They've come a long way from here, and this is Unarmored Helmet. Unarmored Helmet mostly plays carry, jungle, and solo. Averages about a 2.66 KDA. At least the past 25 matches. Overall, his KD is a 0.9. So good matchup. Obviously a little bit leaning more towards the seasoned vets, but we'll see how this plays out. We got Alex Cam on Poseidon. We got Unarmored Helmet on Athena and Bowler Bear on Hades. We got Anubis Neath main player on Raw. This is his first time playing Raw. We got the solo player Seraphim on Ymir. This is his first time playing Ymir as well. And then we got Loco Snake, who's mainly our jungler, but could pretty much play middle and carry as well on Danzaburo. And he's played Danzaburo before, so let's see how he does. Alright, mana camps are about to spawn, and the game is live. So we got Athena, Hades, both on mana camp. Would have been a little bit more helpful for Poseidon to be there as well, but yep, they finished the camp, and looks like Dawn's is going towards that purple camp. These guys are just scouting out the map instead of going straight to purple camp, which they should have. Dawn's is, you know, heavy hit in that purple camp, but now he's backing out since Hades just dashed. Let's see what happens here. Ymir is here to help. And they're trying to do purple camp, but looks like they got it. And now they're going to fight. Ymir is going heavy, put the wall up and froze. And now he's banging Hades. Oh my god, he's doing so much damage. And first kill goes to Ymir. And second kill goes to Danzaburo, and now Poseidon's cornered and he gets obliterated as well. Ymir's really low on health, so he's probably going to recall here, but Don's going to get that purple buff, and they're all going to go back to lane. Looks like Ymir's sticking around, and they're all going to go to lane, and right off the bat, Hades gets into a fight, and he dies as well. Athena and Poseidon here. Poseidon's missing all of his basic abilities. Looks like Alex Cam didn't build into Aspect Poseidon, so that's gonna hurt him a little bit, but that's completely okay. Still missing his basic attack on the minions. Ra doing a little bit of damage on the tower, and all 3 of them are pushing up a little bit. Don's hitting his gold. Fool's Gold, first ability. Poseidon's backing up a little bit under tower, and they're doing some damage to the minions. Dawn's taunts both of them, and Athena gets low. Ymir puts his wall up, and the minions are going in. Let's see what happens. Looks like Ra's recalling to get some of his items. And we see Dawn's taunting with the Fool's Gold again. And Poseidon goes in to do a little bit more damage, and Hades and Ymir in a fight. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and he gets walled off and killed. Dons puts the ult in Fool's Gold and taunts them and gets the kill, or Ymir steals the kill. And Poseidon is bouncing back because he's low, but he's trying to do whatever he can to help. But no, that might backfire because he gets killed. Oh my goodness, this is insane. 2 minutes and 51 seconds in, and they are well above 7 kills. The minions come in again. Tower is almost down, and it's just hit the 3-minute mark. This is not looking good for the beginners. Ra hits his ult perfectly, getting Hades and Athena and a little bit of Poseidon as well. And he hits his beam. Ymir is going in. Dons is obviously getting that mana camp so that the beginners don't get the chance to take it. He's running a little bit low on mana. Let's see what he does. Obviously, he got the mana camp, so he's going to get some mana regen here. Ra is healing up in his Bathe the Glow ability, and Ymir gets into a fight with Athena because she's pushed up too much. Oh my goodness, and Poseidon's trying his best to help, but no. And Ymir hits his 3, and he's going in for the kill, but no, the Phoenix is going to do a little bit of damage, so he's backing out. And the minions coming in. Athena is saved, and she's going back to base. And the Kraken kills Ra. Wow, Alex Kim with his first kill, and with the beginner's first kill as well. Dons is looking to pick somebody here, do a little bit of damage here. You see bottom left, Ymir is leading in gold per minute, which is really good, and Dons is second, and Ra is third, and the beginners are 4th, 5th, and 6th. Dons is getting pushed up by Poseidon, but he escapes that fight, which was great. Ra gets the buff, and Ymir is going in, showing face in the lane. Looks like Ra's going for that intelligence according to the map, and Athena is going to peek it maybe? Nope. They're going straight to their mana camp. Looks like they realized that the mana camp was taken by Dons, and Ra hits his ult on Athena, and now Athena's low. And she might get cornered. Nope. And she dies. And Ymir hits the ult, and Poseidon dies as well. And Hades is about to die as well. Ymir gets that kill as well. Wow, this is crazy. Ymir is 8-0-3. What a performance by Seraphim, the solo lane player who's playing Ymir for the first time. And they are taking Phoenix as fast as possible. The beginners are trying to do what they can. Oh my goodness, Poseidon hits his ult, and Ra is low again. And Ymir is going in, trying to do as much damage as possible to this Hades. Ymir is low, but he's building tanky. Look, he has Gauntlet of Thebes, and he has 24 stacks already, so he should be decently tanky. Gets Poseidon, and now it's just Athena and him in the way. Ymir puts the wall up, freezes, and kills Athena. Dons gets that last hit. Wow, what a game. Minion goes in, does damage, but they got a whole minion wave coming in, but looks like the beginners are spawning back, trying to save their Phoenix. Dons is still trying to tickle the Phoenix a little bit here. Let's see what happens. Poseidon and Hades and Athena clear their minion wave, and they're going up for this mana camp that's going to regen in about 3 seconds. And then you got Dons and Ra on this side. Let's see what happens here. Dons taunts through the tower. Ra misses his ult. Oh my goodness. And Ymir and Dons are going around trying to get them. Let's see what happens here. Hades is going back. Poseidon's going back. And so is Athena. And right now, it is not looking good for the beginners. Poseidon's trying to do what he can to do a little bit of basic damage, but Ra gets his beam on Poseidon. Wow, this is absolutely crazy. Let's see what happens here. So it looks like they're backing off a little bit, waiting for wave. Nope, they're going straight to damage camp. And they have a little bit of inner team silliness going on by Ymir closing out that wall to try to get damage. That's funny. But ultimately, Dons takes it. Now they're pushing up a little bit. Poseidon is going in. Looks like a little bit of a standoff. Let's see what happens here. Waiting for someone to engage. Poseidon's clearing minion wave, trying to play defense. Ymir stuns him, and he hits his 2. Wow, and Poseidon hits his ult. What a kill. Ra has died twice to that Poseidon ult. Dons comes in from the flank, and he hits his Fool's Gold and his taunt. And Hades hits his ult. Wow. But Ymir counters that with his ult. And Athena is struggling because Ymir is absolutely destroying Athena. And now they are taking this minion wave. And looks like they're going to be pushing in a little bit more with their wave. Ra's coming in from spawn. Poseidon just spawned back. So he's trying to do the best he can to play defense here. Dons is low, Ymir is low, Ra is full health, getting that intelligence camp, and it looks like Ymir's recalling. No, he's not. Hades is going in, but Ra is still fighting his way back, and now they're the same amount of health. Wow, Ra misses his ult, but it looks like Athena's going in, and they're about to fight here, and Ra escapes a little bit, and Hades is recalling because he's low, and now it is a standoff again. Dons is slowly trickling through by killing the minions and pushing his minion wave up. Looks like the rest of the team is collapsing in. Ymir is coming in as well. Athena and Hades are going back on defense, including Poseidon. Ra comes in. Athena tries to go in, but no, it does not work for him. Oh, but Poseidon got his ult off and killed Ra again. Wow. That is crazy. And looks like Ymir is the only one alive right now. And he's slowed down. Poseidon is doing the best he can. Oh my goodness, Athena's coming in. But Ymir turns on Athena and kills him. Hades is trying to do the best he can to damage Ymir, but it looks like Ymir is just too tanky for them. They gotta do something here, man, because... and they get Ymir. If Ymir got his ult off, that would have been problematic, but looks like Poseidon's low and Hades is a little bit above 50% health, and they are recalling, gaining their health back, when, in my opinion, I think they should have pushed that minion wave and gotten their mana camp, at least, so that they don't get too much damage done, because now Ra is under their Phoenix trying to get this wave, and Dons is obviously on damage camp, getting his camp. And Ra is coming in, trying to steal their mana camp, and it looks like Hades and Athena are coming in and closing out on Ra, but Dons taunts them. But it looks like Ra gets that buff instead anyway. Dons is slowly just looking at Poseidon from far away. Let's see what happens here. Athena and Poseidon pushing up a little bit. Dons misses his taunt, unless he was aiming for the minions. And now it's still a standoff, 3v3. They're just looking for someone to go in and engage. Looks like Ymir is starting to engage, and now they're kind of going in. Ymir misses his wall, but Poseidon is almost down because of Ra. And wow, Poseidon gets that ult off, and Hades gets the ult off as well. What a combo. And Hades and Ymir going at it again, 1v1, when instead they honestly should have been going for that Dons. And Ymir kills both of them, or kills Hades at least. Athena's going in, but looks like Ymir just is no match. And now the minion wave's going up. That whole team is dead, and Ymir and Dons are the only ones alive. Looks like they might be getting this Phoenix. because they have 6 seconds until Alex Cam spawns back again. But they do not have minion wave, but they're still going in. Ymir is tanking, and Dons is just trickling that Phoenix down, but Poseidon is coming in, and so is Hades. That minion wave now comes, and Ymir is a little bit low because he took that damage from the Phoenix, and now Hades and Poseidon are on defense again. Wow, this is absolutely insane. 12 minutes into the game, let's see what happens. And it looks like, if I were them, the Ymir needs to put up that wall, start engaging immediately, but they're waiting for their minions to come, and now they should be going in. Dons goes in with the ults and the balls, and Poseidon trades with Ra, and Dons gets killed by the Hades. This might be the time to turn things around. Hades and Athena both full health going after this Ymir, who is very low, and Ymir is doing whatever he can, but it looks like there's no match because... Oh, Ymir actually got that Hades really low, and Athena is chasing Ymir, but man, what a fight. They ended up taking down Ymir, and now they have about 8 seconds left until Ra comes back, so they should make some sort of push here, at least Athena, and now all three of them are alive. Ymir is down 30 seconds, which is really good for them because Ymir is most of the damage. He also has the highest gold per minute at this time, so let's see what happens here. Poseidon's going in, doing a little bit of minion damage. They should be getting that damage buff because that's what Dons wants, if I know Dons very well. But Don's kind of going in here. Poseidon's kind of peeking this side of the wall. Let's see what Dons does. Don's going for that damage right now, but he's coming back. Ra gets tangled in that Poseidon ult again, and Athena kills Ra. Oh my goodness. Ra with 6 deaths, all from that Poseidon ult. Absolutely crazy. And this game might be starting to slowly turn around a bit without that Ra. Hades looking for that damage camp. Athena's coming in as well, but Ymir is back and he is charging at that Hades. And Athena looks like she's about to be a little low as well from Ymir's basic attack. Ymir is going in. Poseidon's trying to do whatever he can, but they are no match for Hades' basic attack, or Ymir's basic attack. And Ymir stuns, tries to use his 3 but missed. And now they're back under Phoenix as usual. And looks like they're recalling, trying to gain their health back. And these guys look like they just got damage buff. Don's with the damage buff, and now he is going to clear the minion wave up. They're going to try to play some defense. Ra's back in spawn, trying to get that intelligence camp now. We just got to wait and see what's going to happen. Ra's peeking that corner right there, and we can see him. Poseidon, Hades, Athena doing whatever they can to try to turn this from a defensive game to an offensive game, which they did for a little bit, but Ymir is coming back again. Poseidon completely missed his ult, and Ra completely nailed his ult. Hades and Poseidon shelling up, going back into spawn, and that middle Phoenix is about to collapse soon. And they collapsed it, and now they're going in, trying to get as much as possible right here, and Don's just looking to go back for some reason, probably to just see if their buff is up. Ra is healing up Ymir, and Hades is going in from the other side. Looks like they're going to try to confuse them a little bit, but there is no match because Hades is going for that Ra, who is a little bit more squishier than the other two. And Ymir is back again, and he's about to do some chaos. Don's is going in on his ult, and he absolutely kills Hades. And Don is now fighting Poseidon, and Poseidon's getting cornered from both ends, and he dies. And Athena is about to go in as well, and she survives. But it looks like these guys are in the brink of finishing because the minion wave is coming in hot. So, you know, this was expected, but we just wanted to see if the beginners could put up a little fight. which they tried to do, but unfortunately, that Ymir was no match with 14 kills, 2 deaths, and 8 assists. What a game from him. KD tried to do his best, got 5 kills, 7 deaths, and 5 assists. Overall, the gold per minute belonged to the seasoned vets. All 3 of them had a much higher gold per minute than the blue team, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, overall, just wanted to see how it was going to play out. Obviously, the seasoned vets won. Took them 18 minutes to win, and what a game.
Swaggy smite, swaggy smite, swaggy smitey.